Hey guys, I know that you've missed me and I only put out 2 videos last week. That's because I had problems. But this week I'm back with 4 new videos for you. Today the video is about particularly something that I love talking about and I'll continue to talk about forever because it's my greatest asset as a person, and that is expression. I grew up around expression. I know what expression is like. I know what expression comes from, and I know what it's like to have it around women. I know where the confusion comes in. I also know where I'm able to show you guys where I cleared up my own way so I could be able to help you. Well, before your friends come, hi, I'm Anthony.
What's your name?
Anthony.
Okay, I'm Anya.
Anya. Yeah. You look very sweet. Do you know that? Like a sweet person? Like the way you move and stuff?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go in a little bit, but
Okay.
tell me something about you.
I go to the TW. I'm a chemistry major. I don't do anything interesting.
What do you like about chemistry?
I'm good at it. It's like not that great.
You're good at it, but what's the thing that you like about it? Because you're good at it because of what?
It's like a different language, just like math is. It's just like you're learning like a different way of communicating like this weird information. I like it.
So you know how to communicate chemical language?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
You like draw the pictures, reactions.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. Is
I
this
don't know, I've
strange to
never
you?
had anyone come up to me on the street before and like actually be nice and not like say comments to me or like gross comments. So that's
You've gotten that before?
yeah, all the time. I'm pretty sure like every girl.
Oh, because you say all the time. I'm like, really? I guess sometimes I'm a little bit disconnected from how many times it happens to a woman like that.
Oh, yeah. Especially around here, it's like more like a city. Just like
So is it like, hey girl, or you look sexy, or something like that?
yeah, dude. Or just like I'll be like eating in a restaurant, and there's this guy. I was with my friends or something, and he sat behind us and just sat there and stared at us like he was talking to us. So like he turned toward us just for like 20 minutes, and then the people like asked him to leave. Like the people who work there, we didn't even notice until they said something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was weird. Or
So
like
you-
people yell things out of cars a lot.
Nice ass, stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, because you don't know who they are, and so then I feel like people feel like they can say whatever.
It kind of reminds me of YouTube comments. How they can say whatever, but it's like anonymous almost.
Right, yeah. People just say like the worst thing.
But you seem so lovely, though. You seem like that wouldn't faze you. Maybe it might irritate you for the moment.
I don't care that much. I don't know. Sometimes people like follow me off the bus, so that's kind of creepy.
You just attract creepy people.
Maybe.
You do it.
I think it's because I look nice, like I look
I know.
approachable. So then people
You look
feel
like somebody can latch on to you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
You attract vampires.
Yeah. Maybe.
No, you seem like a lovely girl. Do you want to go for a coffee another day?
Maybe. Do you want my
Maybe.
phone number?
Yeah, you're not used to this,
I
are
always bail
you?
out on things, but maybe I'll go.
Yeah. How do you feel about this? Do you feel like it's pretty
Fine.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you say you usually bail. Do you bail on guys when you like them, or do you bail on?
No, just in general, because my life's like all over the place. I'm just like a flaky person.
That's the worst things you can say
So
to
I
a man.
can't like promise.
I
you
know. All right, well, there's a good thing that the world is full of options of people,
Yeah.
but we've met in this situation, and
Yeah.
we can at least try it. If
That's
we don't,
cool. I don't meet new people like ever, so it's like,
yeah. Are you looking for a boyfriend?
I don't know, just friends too. But
I'm gonna be your boyfriend. I'm telling you that right now.
you're telling me that?
Yeah, I am. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we can go for a coffee or go for a walk, and it's up to you totally.
Yeah, dude.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want
Do you remember my name?
Anthony?
I don't remember yours.
You don't?
No.
Anya.
Anya. Anya, you actually are very lovely. That's why I want to take you for coffee.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's slide in here and get the phone. Are you high?
No, not right now. Sorry. I was before.
Oh, you were.
A lot of it.
I'm looking at you. I'm like, what are you doing? You feel like you feel good on the inside?
No, just like out of it and like
I'm like, what's going on?
disorientated.
Yeah. Okay, what is it?
262.
So let's get into the video. Let's get into what are the things that I want you to be more expressive about. Because the video is called Be More Expressive, but how do you actually go about being more expressive when it comes to women? How do you go about being more expressive when it comes to going out there and expressing the parts of yourself that you may be confused about? Is that okay for you to express? And I understand this because the community has so many rules on men about what to do and what not to do that men become very fucking confused. They become so confused about, should I act like this? Should I act like this? And the confusion literally comes from them not flowing with the thing that's most natural for them. And when a guy doesn't know what's most natural for him, then he'll go to look for advice. And as you look for advice, people give you everything and you go this direction, you go that direction, and then you start to notice that results are coming from a certain direction that you went. Now I ask you to go into another direction, a direction of you being able to express who you are, which is the thing that you came into seduction for. You didn't come into seduction so you can have all these rules around what you can express and what you can't express. You just want to shed away the things that you don't need so you can express yourself clearly. If I can say if there's one thing that's going to be able to help you to be able to do this, is being able to express the variation of yourself. And on workshop, something that I always tell students, and I'll always tell them forever, is variation, variation, variation. You cannot be in an interaction with a woman and just express one baseline emotion. And sometimes for a guy, it's just pleasancy. He goes in there and he's being so nice, he's being sweet, he's giving her compliments, he's doing everything that he needs to do. But the thing he's missing out on is himself. He's expressing these things in this way to get the woman, but not actually to be able to show the woman who he is so he can attract the woman. There's a difference. When you're going out there just trying to express yourself in a way just so you can get the woman, you will not be you. You'll be living out things, you'll be living out behaviors that you've seen other people do, but you won't be living from the truth of who you are. And how did I know this? From seeing students and it through myself. I came into the community and I started to follow everybody's way. You know, I went this way with, following this style, then I went this way to following this style, and I started following this style. And through all the styles I was following, what I noticed is that everybody was doing something different. And with everything that everybody was doing different, they all were having this set way of doing things. And they were like, all right, if you want to show a girl that you are masculine, you should stand like this. If you want to show that you're confident, you should be like this. If you want to show that you are into a woman, keep eye contact for as long as you can. And you go out there, and same with me, you go out there and you start living out these behaviors. And what you notice is that with these behaviors, they sometimes don't match with your natural way of being in the moment. And it rips you out of your natural way. And what is this all about? It's all about taking away the things that are unnatural and allowing the parts that are natural. The unnatural sometimes is the things that you learn from men. The things that you've learned. I've learned so many unnatural ways that I had to just shut up everybody and follow my own way. And that's what I'm giving you, the chance to be able to not even follow a way that I'm going to give you, because I'm never going to give you a way to do something as far as a way to stand, a way to look. I'm never going to do that. I'm always going to give you the principal ways of being able to do something, which is follow what's true for you moment to moment. When I say things like that, be able to say what's clear for you, be able to be in alignment with what's true for you. These are all the things that rings from me every single time, and if you can follow the principles, they'll just naturally come along with you. So if I had to come back to variation, a variation of emotion is really just you being able to, within yourself, express the parts of yourself that you really want to express. What you like, what you don't like, what you're passionate about, what you're not passionate about. This thing right here that kind of irritates you, this thing right here that you absolutely love. Being able to express all these parts about you will give the woman a chance to feel different things around you. Because as you express something, the energy that she feels from that starts to affect her. But if you're only expressing pleasancy, she only feels pleasancy. And pleasancy is bored for a woman to feel for too long of a time. But if you want her to start feeling different things, you're going to have to start expressing different parts of yourself. And guys, another thing that confuses guys is, you know what? if I become too expressive and I start expressing all these things, then doesn't that mean I'm reactive? Doesn't that mean I'm just reacting to everything? No, that doesn't mean you're reactive. You're reactive. Reactive is just when something arises in you, a sensation arises in you, just react to the sensation. That's what reactivity is. But when you feel some way about something, I mean really feel about some way about something from a clear place, and you express that from a clear place, that's when it's expression. You can express something in a reactive way, yes you can, but the expression I'm talking about is from a clear place inside of yourself. A place inside of yourself that's really expressing the truth of how you feel about something. Whether you like it, you don't like it, you're expressing the truth about it. That's what she wants. She wants to be able to feel that you are not just a man who's holding space, a man, which is, I'll talk about later, which is what you can couple with this, but a man that's holding space, a man that's talking confidently, a man that's asking the right questions, a man that's going for what he wants in every moment. That's just one aspect of you being a man. That's one aspect of you talking to a woman. But if you really want to have everything, the experience to be everything, you need to allow yourself to be everything. You need to allow yourself to express in this moment that you feel passionate about the fact that people can go out there and live life like this. You want to be expressive about the fact that when people treat each other not nicely, that's the thing that really turns you off. Be expressive about the things that's true for you. She wants to feel that. She wants to know that the man that's in front of her is not just being some stifled way, which most guys are. When guys see my infield, sometimes they really don't like it. And I love that they don't like it, because they're not understanding that underneath I'm working with strong principles. Principles that sometimes they don't even know about. Being able to really express the parts about yourself that are most truthful. And sometimes my expression may range from being lovely and sweet and being really expressive and kind of like this and talking to a girl like this and moving my body in ways where guys are like, you know what, man, you need to work on your body language. You know, like that's because you think there's a certain way for a man to be in front of a woman for him to be attractive. And the moment you set your mind to there's a certain way I need to act, there's a certain way I need to stand, there's a certain way I need to look, that's when you start stifling yourself around a woman. And that's when she can't really feel who you are, because you're being something that's not who you are. She wants to feel who you are. And adding variation is going to allow you to do that. What does variation mean? It means adding everything from you being a little bit, agitated about something. That's okay. You being very expressive about something that you love. You being expressive about something that you don't like. You being expressive about something that you're really turned on by. That's the full range of who you are. The same way you would act with your friends, why are you not acting the same way with a woman? She wants to see what you actually are like. And sometimes you're like, okay, I'm going to act this way with my friends, then I'm going to act this way with the woman. And the moment that you split yourself in two like that, then you become a split personality. Then you become somebody that is two-dimensional in the way of being, when you actually can just be the expression of everything. And that's what she wants to see. She wants to see what you're like when you're not trying to put on all this facades. She wants to see what you're like when you're not trying to be this way or be that way. She wants to see you in a more expressive way. So start expressing the things about yourself that you want to express. That's everything, man. Express everything you want to express. Now, of course, if you go up to a woman and you're expressing yourself in a negative way, understand you're going to attract the parts of her that are negative. But if you just want to go up to a woman and express who you are, and you have something come over you like, fuck, man, every single time my brother does that, it really pisses me off. And she's like, yeah, I know what I mean. But you don't stay in that place. She's seeing you and all of you. That's the reason why most dates I go on, I sleep with the women. That's not because of me being somebody that's only going after women who absolutely, that I know they'll sleep with me. No, that's because the women that I actually meet, they see the full range of me. So they actually don't want to talk to me again, or they want to talk to me again, or I don't want to talk to them again, or I want to talk to them again. And you can call that whatever you want. You're like, oh my God, are you trying to say you're 100% strike weight? No, I'm not saying that. But most of the girls I do go on dates with, I do sleep with, because in the beginning they've seen so much of me that they like me. That's why. I'm trying to get you to get women to like you, not like the thing that you're trying to put on, and then later on them find out things about you that are just like, oh my God, where did this come from? I give a woman the full range of who I am from the beginning. Ask anybody that I work with. They'll see when I talk to women or I'm around women, I give them the full range of me. And sometimes they're a little bit of like, oh my God, why would you ever say that? Or why would you ever do that? I know what I'm working from. I know that I don't want a woman who just likes me for being this way. I want a woman who likes me for being me, who likes me for expressing these parts about me, who likes me for my own truth, who likes me for the way that I think, the way that I feel about things. That's what I want. If she doesn't, I'm cool. I'm cool. And that's the place you want to get to. You want to be so expressive in yourself that you're okay if women don't like who you are for expressing this or expressing that. But the thing is that once you start doing that, you'll start attracting women to you who like you who like you for expressing the parts about you that you're expressing. But when you're stifling yourself by expressing certain parts about yourself, then she only gets to see a certain range of you. And that's when you become a certain dimensional character when you're in front of the woman. But when you can allow yourself to be a full dimensional character, which means the full expression of who you are, now she can be really attracted to you. That's the thing that stops a man from being attractive and not being attractive most of the time, is that he's just stopping certain ways of expressing himself and he's hiding the other ways. And the ways he's usually hiding, he's hiding the parts of himself that are really, really nice. The parts that are really, really like appreciative. He's hiding these parts of himself without just giving her everything. And it's so sad to look at, man. I'm like, fuck, this man, he's showing her this, and I know that that's not what he really wants to say in this moment. He's showing her this, and I know that's not what he really wants to express. So variation, give her different things to feel around you. The moment that you're expressing different things, she can feel different things. And that's the more things she feels that are different, the more attracted she becomes to you, because the most blissful thing you can give a woman is the ability to feel everything that she can feel around you. Everything that she can feel. She wants to feel the most of herself around you, and you can offer her that by you being able to express the most of yourself. So if there's another thing that's going to help you be more expressive, that is animation. Animation is you just being able to give whatever expression that you feel the power and the emotion that it needs. Once you give it the power and the emotion that it needs, now you start to radiate energy from yourself. And that's everything from what you love, what you like, what you dislike, everything that you feel. Once you give it the power or the emotion that it deserves, you start to change the atmosphere. That's what's beautiful about expression, is that once you start expressing, energy starts to move. And once the energy starts to move, it starts to affect those around you. And of course, if you're in front of a woman, it starts to directly affect how the woman is feeling. So let's say you express something that you don't like, and let's say that she has a different opinion. Now she can feel something different. She can feel, okay, in this moment, he's expressing this thing, and she's not logically going through this, but in this moment, he's expressing this thing, and yeah, I don't have the same opinion about that, but I respect the fact that he can express that, and he is who he is. So now she feels the feeling of respect towards you. And the next thing, let's say you express something you really love about something, and then she goes into, oh my God, this guy, he's really sensitive. I love the fact that he's able to, have a heart and not be so rigid like other men. Then now she feels a little bit more appreciation about the fact that you are somebody who's softer. As you are expressing all these things, you understand that it's going to directly affect her. She's going to directly be affected by whatever it is that you're expressing. So express the thing with the power that is needed. Express the thing with the emotion that is needed. Animation, being able to go, that thing over there, that thing is so fucking beautiful. The way that the colors are on it, it's just, and then she gets pulled into the moment. Or you go, fuck man, I hate, every single time I come into this park, the guys here are always like this. And you allow yourself to just express that. Now she feels something different from that. And then you allow yourself to express something that you love. Now as you express something that you love, you notice that she feels tender. And now she's feeling something different. That is the beauty. The beauty is being able to express whatever it is that you want to express with the velocity that it needs. And I talk so much about a man expressing his emotional range. This is another thing. Being able to express the parts about you that you want to express allows her to feel something directly from that expression, if you give it the power that is due. If you are stifled in the way that you're moving about it, then she'll half feel it, because you half feel it. But if you fully express it, then she'll fully feel it. That's what you want, to fully express the things that you want to express, whatever it may be. Fully express it in the moment. And the guys will have questions like, if I'm angry, should I express that? And I may go, okay, What are you angry about? Are you angry for the fact that she's not giving you her number? Are you angry for the fact that, you know, she's acting a certain way? Of course, if you express that, it's not going to be attractive because you're being reactive toward her. But if you are just expressing your anger about something, yes, you can do that. But if you just stay in that place, of course, she's going to not be attracted to that because that's negative. She's not going to feel drawn to that the whole time. But if that's just an expression of the moment, yes, it's you being able to show that you're a real person. You're not trying to show that I'm a man, I have it all together. That's what most men come into this community trying to get. They're trying to get this magic pill or this magic way to always feel like they have their shit together. And every single time they're always walking through with that mentality of, I always want to have my shit together when I'm in front of women. They can't really be themselves, because if you always have your shit together, you're not really who you are. I don't care how developed, how spiritually evolved I get, I will never ever have my shit together all the time. Even when I'm in these videos with you, I talk and sometimes I stutter, I trip over my words like I just did then. I miss the point and I go, yeah, that, and I keep talking. I will never have my shit together, but I'm not trying to have my shit together for you guys. I'm not trying to show that I always have my shit together, because that's not me. I will never be a perfect man. I'll never be that. Of course, I'll do the best that I can to be able to clearly express myself, clearly do this and clearly do that, but I'm never putting pressure on myself to have it all together. So take the pressure off yourself to have it all together and start being who you are honestly. Start being honestly who you are. Start expressing the things about you that you want to fucking express. Start showing that. And as you show that, the woman can feel something different around you. She can feel this way. She can feel that way. And as she's feeling these many ways, now she's going, okay, now I'm in front of a man that's real. Now I'm in front of a man who I know that as he's giving me something right now, this is who he really is. This is not the expression of something that he's trying to be. This is actually who he is. Animation. Allow yourself to express and give yourself this and give yourself that. And feel like this and be curious like this. And allow yourself to express yourself with your body. Move energy around you by you being a person that's fully giving out your energy to everything you do. And things that help with this is improv. Improv is an amazing thing to help with this. Try acting for a little bit. Get around people who are more expressive so you can see what it's like to be more expressive, to give out energy. If you're out there and you're meeting women, go for women who are much more bubbly and they're really expressive. They teach you a lot about energy, because from them feeling like this, to them feeling angry, to them feeling whatever they feel, they show you so much. And I can just picture certain women in my mind who's so expressive, and I'm like, oh, I wish you guys knew them. Even my woman is very expressive. So when I'm around her and me being an expressive person, we really are able to bounce off each other with energy. Oh man, it's amazing. Find people who are expressive, or getting something that allows you to express yourself, dance, whatever it may be, and really allow yourself to let go and feel what it feels like to move energy. Feel what it feels like to affect those around you with your energy. You always want the woman to affect you with her energy. What about you affecting her? That's expression. Being able to express whatever it is that you want to express in its most truthful light with the animation that it deserves. And if I had to bring you to one last beautiful point, that's this. Once you start expressing yourself in these ways, if that is coupled with holding space, that is the most beautiful combination that a man can have. He can have the most beautiful combination if he wants to, if he learns how to hold space at certain times, be expressive and move energy at certain times, hold space at other times. That's the beautiful combination, man. That is the yin and yang. That is the feminine masculine polarity within yourself and you and the woman. Being able to really be there with the woman. Hold space with her. Be expressive and move energy with her. Then sometimes, as she's holding space, you allow yourself to express. Sometimes when you're holding space, she'll allow herself to express herself. You want that combination. That is the most beautiful combination between you and a woman. Expression and stillness. Expression and holding space. Once one person is holding space, the other person can express. This is what makes it a beautiful dynamic. The polarity is there. Somebody's moving energy, and the other person is not moving. That is the polarity. Once you can learn that polarity between these two things of holding space and expression, it allows that to be sexual energy flow. And that's amazing. Every man is looking for that. Every man is hoping for that when he's in front of a woman, but he's never giving it out. Never. And expression, being able to express the things and move energy, allows that to happen. Then other times when she wants to express herself, you hold space. That is where she's able to be in her charm and you be in your charm. Because your charm is holding space. Her charm is expression. Once you have two people in their charms, the gifts can be fully given between each other. But more with this is more about expression. You just learn how to be a man who expresses the parts of himself that he wants to express. The holding back makes you very rigid and makes the woman lose attraction for you because she can feel that you're not fully there. When you have fully let go, which means that you're not trying to uphold something in front of her, you're not trying to be a shtick of who you are, that's when you become attractive. This is Tony Solo from the Natural Lifestyles, man. I love you guys so fucking much, man. I'm just gonna keep expressing this shit and allow myself to be with you. Until next time, subscribe below to Essence of Solo. I'm out.